All right. Go from a senior to a freshman in Mileena Williams. Mileena, thank you so much for joining us today.
Thank you for having me.
Mileena, I guess the first question I have for you is, I mean, coming in as a freshman, what was your outlook before this season coming in as a freshman to a varsity squad? And what are some of the biggest things that you've learned along the way?
Coming in as a freshman, I was very nervous because I was the only freshman joining varsity filled with a bunch of upperclassmen. But once I've joined the team, they've welcomed me a lot. I felt more comfortable playing with them, and we all got closer during the season.
Staying on that track, I'm sure you had some expectations of what it was going to be like before the season. How have expectations kind of met reality as far as being on the varsity squad?
Um, hmm. Can you repeat the question again?
So I'm sure you had expectations of what it was going to be like to be on a varsity softball team before the season started. So now that you're almost all the way through your season, how did the expectations compare to what it actually is?
So, like I said, I was scared. I really thought that like they were not gonna like me, and I got on the team. I've um, got closer with all of them. They've all been nice to me, and we've just been getting along all good. Especially me and Nick, our bond. We were both shy persons, and we've started to talk more, and now we talk a lot.
Yep.
Talk about that relationship then, and just how that has built over the season and how much stronger that makes both of you, not only with Nicolina pitching in the circle, but just you guys as hitters too, just knowing you have each other's back and you can kind of talk to each other, bounce ideas off of each other.
I didn't know if he was asking a question. Yeah, yeah, it was pretty rough. Like, I'm not really a talkative person and stuff. Yeah.
Talk about this coaching staff though, being under it and how much it has helped you kind of open up this season.
Um, for coaching, Barb and Travis, um, they've talked to me a lot, gave me confidence in playing because I was nervous and scared that for the first game, I didn't know if I was going to do good, I was going to do bad. And they've talked me into having more confidence in playing.
Where did the interest in softball first start, and where did it get peaked, and what made you want to continue the sport into the high school level?
So I started t-ball with my aunt, and my aunt has been my coach since I was 7. And then we moved to slow pitch for Milk Creek, and I went to rec ball where my aunt had coached me, and I had lots of fun. So I've wanted to keep playing, make it my main sport, and we've decided to go to travel ball where I play for Steel Valley Storm, my coach Millage, and my aunt also helps coach that too. And I started catching during my rec ball season and decided to stick with catching and learn more of catching and just grow more on that.
What makes you proud to be able to represent Struthers and represent the colors and wear Struthers across your chest every night?
I'm glad to support them and play with them because I get to show them like what I can do and how we can make our team good and improve better.
Take us inside the locker room and inside the field a little bit. Who's the goofiest teammate, or what's the goofiest thing a teammate has done this season that really got you laughing?
I think Morgan
With the megaphone.
with the megaphone, especially Tennessee trip when she thought there was a bear outside of our cabin and she screamed through the whole cabin and woke everyone up.
With the megaphone.
Yeah.
Trips like Tennessee and things like that, building chemistry off the field. What have been some of your favorite memories with this team off the field, other than the one you just said?
Going out to eat and being able to talk and laugh a lot. And usually after our games, either go out to eat or
The bus rides are really
bus
fun
rides.
too.
Yeah, I think the Tennessee bus ride was pretty fun too.
How important do you think that trip to Tennessee was for you to get comfortable with this team and for you to really start bonding with your teammates?
I think it was a lot because before the Tennessee trip, we were all not like comfortable with each other. We didn't all talk as much. And once we got to the Tennessee trip, we all hung out, talked more, got more comfortable with each other. And after that, we've had a great bond with each other.
You know, a lot of people like to focus on the athlete part, but you know, you're a student too, going into your freshman year. What has been the best part of the school year so far academically for you as a freshman?
Um, just like, well, all my classes, I like all of them, but sorry, but Spanish, a hard subject, but it's helping me more. Or like if I want to go to college, or I would need my languages in order to get to college. So if I need to help someone, then I could understand them and know what to help them with.
Who's someone in the softball world that you've looked up to and you'd consider a role model?
Most likely Nicolina.
Aw, that's so sweet.
How well did you know Nicolina before you came into this program, like before freshman season?
I haven't known Nick because last year was my first year in Struthers, and this year I'm a freshman. I didn't know anyone, and I was very shy before I met her. I was scared to meet her, and once I've met her and we started talking more, I got more comfortable and more happier that I met her.
She's got that superstar status where you're scared to meet her. Talk about the culture in this program and what you think. If I had to ask you to describe the personality of this team, how would you describe it?
Our team, we struggle a little, but we do great. We put up a fight. We keep trying. We never give up, and we just work hard.
Getting kind of acclimated with the Struthers community, as you said, coming into it a couple years ago. What's been like the favorite hangout spot or the favorite like relaxing spot in the Struthers community for you guys to go or somewhere to go with your friends?
I think either going to like the park, like our Struthers Park by our softball fields, just to like hang out and talk and just have fun.
Mm-hmm.
All right, it is time for your rapid fire portion of the interview, and we're gonna try to get to know you a little bit off the field and have some fun before we let you go. So I'll start with, what is your nickname if you have one, and if you don't, what do you wish your nickname was?
For softball, I have a nickname and they call me Mai. Like, for travel ball, I have a player on my team where her grandparents started calling me Mai, so everyone just calls me Mai.
What is one thing that you spend money on that you probably shouldn't spend a lot of money on?
I spend a lot of money on candy, and I'm not supposed to be eating candy because I have braces.
It's tough.
That
What was your last impulse buy?
Maybe shopping for shoes. I like to, but
Who do you text the most?
I text my aunt the most about sports and just my schoolwork, but mainly about the sports.
What was the last thing you texted your aunt?
I've texted her about the interview today. And she's just me.
What was your last Google search? This doesn't have to be super accurate, but the last thing you searched for on Google.
The last thing I searched was it was like not too long ago. I was looking up shoes because I have a shoe website that I like to look at a lot and just look at different many shoes.
What is your hidden talent?
My hidden talent. Well, sometimes I'm quiet a lot, and people will think that I'm very quiet, and then once they get to talk to me, I'm just like very energetic and start to goof around a lot and mess around.
What's your favorite board game?
I like playing Monopoly.
Who wins in family game night?
Usually me, or if I'm my aunt, she wins a lot.
What's your favorite Disney character?
I like Belle.
If you could have a dinner with anybody, alive or dead, who would you want to have dinner with?
I would want to have a dinner with, I would say, my Nana.
If you could live anywhere in the world, where would you want to live?
Ooh. I would love to live in Hawaii and stay in like the nice weather.
What's a world record that you think you would have a shot at breaking?
My track, like my 100 meter.
What game show do you think you would have the best chance at winning?
I wouldn't say Family Feud because I'm not the best at answering that fast. So I would say,
like Deal or No Deal or something.
Yeah, Deal or No Deal.
Yes.
Pretty good at those games.
All right, since Nicolina said that 12-year-old herself was the best year that she had, I'm going to ask you, would your 12-year-old self think that yourself is cool right now?
Yeah.
Probably not.
Probably not.
No.
What is the best friendship you've ever had?
Well, with my cousins, I hang around with my cousins a lot because we're all super close. So I would say them.
Salty or sweet?
Sweet.
What is your guilty pleasure dessert?
Ice cream.
What flavor of ice cream?
Chocolate.
And who makes the best ice cream?
Handles.
That's it. That's the way to do it. If you were to pick a superpower, what superpower would you want?
I would like to fly.
All right, before we let you go, I want to give you the chance to thank your support system, the people that are always there for you, and the people that you wouldn't be here on this journey without.
First, I would like to thank my Aunt Raylene for helping me get into sports and helping me with everything. I would like to thank my grandma for always being here for me and helping me. I would also like to thank all my coaches for travel ball, high school ball, and especially my track coaches. And
All right, Mileena, thank you so much for taking the time to join us today. We love talking to you. We know you're going to have a wonderful career at Struthers. We'll continue covering it, and we'll talk to you again real soon.
okay, thank you.